So we just saw the film Silence from Martin Scorsese, starring Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver. What did you think?
You talk.
I just watched each sound and picture and everything, tried to absorb what there was. It was beyond my belief that they could present something like this. Remarkable.
It freaked me out. The second time I saw it, I pick up almost everything. The first time is not enough when you see one movie. The second time it comes to you, but my God, why Christians have to suffer?
Well, it's not just Christians. Christians made a lot of people suffer too.
Oh, okay. But it was just too much of a movie. Oh my God. I don't want to see it again. I mean, I don't know, don't you think it's a good movie?
Well, good's not the word for it. It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal, yes, that's exactly. My God, that water, the cross, the guy who's singing 4 days. He really lived 4 days?
I don't know about a real person, but there were people, I'm sure, you hung them up on a cross like that, waiting for them to die of thirst and hunger.
Guess it's,
There was a persecution in Japan like this, so it's conceivable that happened.
Yeah, but if you want to see this movie, this is the time to see it. Holy Week, Easter week, don't you think? It's more appropriate to see the movie, how people suffered in every way, in both ways, or I don't know. It's just too much.
Well, I didn't know.
I mean, it wakes you up. You don't fall asleep.
I really didn't know what to expect. A little emotion, sure, but then the whole storyline was.
Well, Scorsese is one of a heck of a guy. Yeah, I encourage you, just see the movie, go buy it. See, this is the time to see it.
No,
now
I'll watch it
and
anytime.
next week.
But this movie demands your attention.
It sure does.
That's what I thought. It's not like a movie you can watch for fun, and it's
No.
you really have to focus on it to get the most out of it.
Exactly. That's why I focus more than I did the first time. I did the first time, but the second time I grabbed everything. Oh my God. Just the way they might making it for months over there. They would, who knows, my God. It's beyond it's more than fine movie, right?
It's an experience more than anything else. The inspiration and the information was just incredibly powerful. And everything was kept, though, as simple as it can be for the most part. And, of course, the story of St. Paul is part of the Bible history. So it's built around what is or could be or was.
Well, this priest that existed in the 16th or 17th century, right?
Right.
Oh my God, that was... Wow, yeah, okay. Usually sometimes, a good movie, fine, but I fall asleep off and on, those sometimes, but this one, it kept me alert.
There's different ways of people make sort of the idea of a Christian film. A lot of supposed Christian films are supposed to be inspirational, like nice messages that God is good, it'll help you. This is kind of, there are none of those answers. No. And you can see it early in the movie when the priests are in the Japanese islands, and remember the couple says, our baby's baptized. That means he's in paradise right now, right? They didn't understand. The priests were like confused, didn't know what to say. And they're supposed to be the leaders. Everyone looks to them for help. And they were like, well, no, your baby's not in paradise now, but God's making the way for your baby. And it was clear these people had a hope that didn't exist. You could see that they were unsure, like, are we saying the right thing to them, promising them paradise after they die, when what right do we have to say they can die and it's okay?
Oh my goodness, how Scorsese did this? I mean, he must have some kind of creative imagination.
It's hard for
the
me
man
to
is...
understand and believe that now.
I can't even go 1 inch ahead what he's thinking. Don't show my ugly feet. No, I'm serious. He's Italian, you know. He grew up in a very Catholic...
I think everybody knows those things.
Well, okay. Thank you for correcting me.
Well, no, we need to be reminded because he's done such a variety of things.
Oh, my
you have to really
God.
shake your
How
head
can
to say,
he think
really
to go that way and that way and that way? I can't even think. I mean, I was seeing the movie and I was freaking out. Oh, yeah, I remember when he had the priest interviewing him after this movie. And he was saying he was an altar boy and he was such a therapy. I mean, he was feeling safe to be at the church. And then he fall off the wagon, but he's still in that path. But you know what? Even if this movie is half true and it's half... in reality, before God or after Christ, people suffered like that. Because they were Christians, because they were Buddhists, because they were Muslims, because this, that. People got killed for religion. Really? I mean, look what happened to us. 400 years under tyranny because the religion. That was the main thing and it still is. Why that matters? Let people believe the thing they believe and then let the God be the judge of that. Instead to go, if God forbid don't kill, why you kill? That's what I want to know. Why?
Why do I get mad at you, you mean?
No, I'm talking in real life now. Yeah. If God said don't kill, don't steal, don't do adultery, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, not you, I'm talking in general.
Well, that's human nature.
What human nature? I don't want to kill anybody. I don't even feel like killing an ant. You know what I'm saying? Take a life away.
But what if
talking? Well, hold on. We talking like someone killing someone, and then what? You have the blood in their blood in your hands, and you can never live in peace unless a human is an animal and you can live after that. I don't know. I really don't know, because you kill somebody, you can never bring them back to life.
Well, as we say, we feel their pain too.
But how they live after they kill someone?
They thought they were doing the right thing. The Inquisitor explained in the movie.
But it's still...
But what did you think of the fact that Father Herrera was given the choice to apostatize and all the Christian suffering would be ended?
I don't know. That was wrong too. Come on, doesn't even stand anywhere in the Bible or even outside of the Bible.
But you saw the choice he was facing.
Yes.
Which was, he was thinking, he was even hearing God say, it's okay, to join the, I feel your suffering.
Yes.
You can love me and give up. But who knows if that was really God, if that was his imagination, if that was the devil trying to trick him?
I don't know, maybe he was schizophrenic or something and he was hearing voices. I don't know. But I cannot direct somebody to kill someone and then I live with that the rest of my life. There is no life after that.
But the movie didn't let Father Herrera off the hook. He was saying, torture me, punish me, and that way he can be a martyr. But they wouldn't give him that. That was the easy choice for him. They said they're going to treat him well, but they're going to torture the other Christians.
Yeah,
what about that dilemma? Was that his responsibility?
I don't know. And even if...
What should a Christian do in that case?
Oh, nothing. I don't know.
Can't do nothing. If you did nothing,
I try to save somebody, or if I can, anything, whatever. Even if I save the hair of someone, or if I save a life.
But they did try that. Remember earlier in the movie?
Yes. But it was just too much to handle, and I don't know. Maybe it was God, but maybe he's seen so much suffering. His mind it just got shaky. I don't know. Oh, that's the movie ends. You don't know.
There are so many profound moments of judgment and for thinking, and it was a beautiful exercise in getting inside the people of the time, if that's the way it was. And it's remarkable.
Even again, you get aggravated.
The movie actually exists. You can't even call it a movie. It's just plain masterpiece of insights and religion.
That's right. A lot of movies are made as entertainment, like it's a product to sell and make money. But this wasn't made as that. This was like a meditation from Scorsese.
I don't understand why the movie did so bad. Movie like that, he should at least make $100 million, more than that.
I don't think people were prepared for that, and it also wasn't really advertised that well.
How many people can go see a movie of this nature?
Yeah, I think people were shocked by it too.
And want to go out later and talk about it and discuss it. How many people got something in their head that they got some comment about other than a simple emotional side? I mean, where would you start to say, how did you like the movie? And then what would you say? It isn't a question of liking. It's a question of
right. I say it's extraordinary movie.
But it's not even like a horror movie where at least you see the thrill of people fighting and killing. Horror is more about killing, but you see the build-up and sort of the release. This, there's no release. It's like you're never let go and you're never given an easy answer.
Right.
One review I read said this movie puts you through hell and gives you no easy answers.
And there is not even any easy. It's not even any answer. There is no answer to anything.
And I would think Christian audiences would want to see it, just like other Christian movies. Christian movies is too big a label because it could mean a lot of things, but movies that are based on like inspirational Christian stories that are supposed to make you feel good, or movies like The Passion. But this, I feel like there's no catharsis, like there's nothing for them to feel good about in a way, because there's no easy answer. In the end, Father Herrera apostatizes, and he sort of rationalizes it. And Father Rodriguez does too, but you never quite know how much did they really believe in the first place, or was it their pride, that led them to think they could save all of Japan, or how much did they really doubt?
Can you imagine?
All that?
Yeah, can you imagine be alive at that time?
Yeah, that's the thing. At that time too, that might have been. That's what they taught was the whole salvation in life. Because think about it, there was not much entertainment. Disease could strike any time. You don't know what disease is. They didn't know what cancer was. Really,
they have a doctor, but the doctor probably
there's not much treatment. You couldn't travel much. Yeah. You had to get your own food every day for the most part.
Right,
most people were poor. And so So when they promised things like you'll be in paradise forever, they were thinking like, remember the woman said, you're not sick anymore. Don't pay taxes. You don't work hard. And Rodriguez looks at her almost like she's naive. Like he's like, no, save yourself.
Exactly.
But
honestly,
he's supposed to be the priest who says, yes, this is true. But even he can he starts doubting and seeing through that.
I want to say this. I will prefer to be alive and pay taxes than be dead and not pay taxes. I would love to pay taxes. That's why I want to be alive.
Hold on, Dad. What did you think? Dad, lean forward a little bit.
Lean forward.
What did you think of the choice Father Rodriguez was given? He was told, you can apostatize and the Christians will be spared, or if you don't, and you don't make an example of yourself, we're gonna keep torturing them and killing them. It's your responsibility.
That's too much to get a handle on, really. There's too many if this and if that. But the problem was very explored and profound. And the thing too, at that time, a lot of the crops didn't even grow, and people didn't even know why they didn't grow. Today's culture, they can say, scientists say this area is not reproducible and everything. I would say I'd have to see this a total of 3 times. First, just for let it impact on me emotionally, and then see it for more detail and read up a little bit, and then see it as a grand, at a higher level.
You should see it on a bigger screen too. We saw it on this TV here, which I used to think was really big, but now I've seen much bigger screens on a regular basis. So
but like I said before, I'd rather be alive and pay taxes and do the ordinary stuff than be dead and not pay taxes.
But what if you were one of the Christians and the priest was there given the choice of apostatizing or not?
Oh God, that
you were being tortured.
Yeah.
Did you say the priest should apostatize?
No.
But then you'd be tortured.
Yeah.
You saw what they were doing. They were hanging them upside down in a pit and cut their necks just so a little blood would pour out slowly.
Yeah, that's...
It's funny because she had a little nosebleed the other day and panicked with it.
I just bumped my nose. We done.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Because it's after 2. And Dad gotta get a little rest, gotta get to work. I gotta keep moving.
I don't have time to get a little rest. I just gotta clean up and go.
Yeah, because 2 o'clock he gotta go.
Wait, what did you think of the conversation between Father Herrera and finally that happens with Father Rodriguez at the end?
I have to say, at that time the priest didn't know much as priests know today, and what we know today. And even the priest, he wasn't sure in his own judgment, he thinks he did the right thing. But I don't know. I have my doubts. I want nobody to... Like I said, of course, the time, we're talking like 16th, 17th century, it was, my God, different times. People, they didn't know what baklava is or kadaifi is. You know what I'm saying? So they have different foods. They growing up different. They have different ideas. So I just leave it as it is, and I don't know. Well, like I said, there is no answer to anything here.
We definitely have to at least review
watch it again, and maybe the last second half,
think back with the story
to see more. Maybe we
all that darkness in there. That was fascinating. I just wondered if it was going to get too old or too heavy, but it seemed to blend in overall quite well into the story plot and unknown.
Okay, well, Scorsese, happy Easter. Mr. Scorsese, you did wonderful job, beyond than extraordinary. So, of course, you Italian.
Yeah, when I grew up, I grew up in a different language neighborhood. In fact, a lot of people I knew or knew of were either robbers or few were killers and gamblers and stuff. So it puts me, I have a sort of preset feeling for the underworld, so to say.
Yeah, every 30 to 50 years is different generation. You couldn't even cuss 30 years ago on TV. You couldn't say the F word. You can't say nothing. I can because the way I grew up, now everything is, they wasn't even allowed to say damn on TV. And now they say everything is, who knows, 400 years ago. I can't even go there. It's too far.
And what about, real quick, the last scene where Rodriguez is being buried, given a Buddhist funeral. His wife puts something in his hand, and we see at the last shot of the movie, it's a little cross he was given years ago by one of the Christian villagers, which meant he kept it somehow throughout the years.
Right.
What did you think that meant?
I think it meant something to him. And I think he had some faith for that cross and God. I think he couldn't get it out of his heart and his mind and his soul. That's what I think.
But do you think it was just a desperate hope of his? Or
I don't know.
Or he genuinely believed he was doing the right thing the whole time?
I think he was believing he's doing the right thing, because desperate hope, you can throw the thing away and pick it up back. I don't know. But I think he kept it the whole time, and I think he believed. His faith didn't went out. You know, he didn't die. He didn't fade. I think he has it in him. Yeah. That's what I can say.
You definitely got to go through the
second half, at least.
Second half, if not a little more. Because although the printing was there, I couldn't keep up with everything as well as I wanted to.
Okay, that's it for
Okay.
For the opinion.
Sure, that's it for my parents' review of Silence. Like and subscribe the video. Leave a comment. Watch Silence. It's an amazing movie.
Yes.
People, stop watching crap entertainment.
Exactly.
All right, that's the end slate for the microphone I have here.